Hello and welcome to special feature of Chapter 6, A World Without Wires, Tablets, Apps, and More. Let's start out talking about Guglielmo Marconi. I really hope I'm saying that right. We would call him the grandfather of wireless communication in technology. He sent the very first wireless transmission on a teletype machine. That's what that machine is there to the side, and sent the very first transmission on that 100 years ago. And that brought us to where we are today with wireless technology sending things over radio waves. And of course, we've had many advancements since then, but he started us with that. And as we know, in the future, things with wireless communication are just going to continue to change and evolve. The Negroponte flip. The Negroponte flip is named for Nicholas Negroponte. He was the founder and director of the MIT Media Lab. And what the Negroponte flip is the prediction that corded or wired technology will become wireless. So our wired telephones, landline telephones that were something that we always had in our homes, are now cell phones. Fax machines and computers that were had to be locked to a landline for internet access are now wireless. So that's the Negroponte flip, from wired to wireless. Next, we have a wireless personal area network. A wireless personal area network is like Bluetooth. So those can reach a small area, like you would use that with your phone and a speaker, or your computer and a printer. They would connect through Bluetooth. Those networks also use radio waves to transmit their data between the two devices, but with Bluetooth, you go from maybe 33 feet to 300 feet is how far they can reach. Not much farther than that, but as technology advances, that could very easily change. Next, we have wireless local area networks. These are what you would have like in an office building where you're all connected inside that small room, or even like classrooms in a school. Even in a school, you have different hubs throughout the building because that wireless local area network can't reach the entire building, but it can reach hubs throughout the building. So that's your wireless local area network. It reaches a bigger area than your personal area network, but not outside of that. It would be equal to being in your home and not being able to get your Wi-Fi to reach outside into the yard. A little fun fact, in case you didn't know, Wi-Fi is short for wireless fidelity. We use the word Wi-Fi all the time, but that's short for wireless fidelity. Next, we have wireless mobile hotspots and cellular networks. I feel like we're very familiar with these, but there's been a lot of change and evolution of wireless hotspots and cellular networks. We started with 3G, we now have 4G, and some areas even have 5G. And that's the strength of the radio waves, of the signal that your cellular device receives. So, and sometimes we know that affects the service that we receive, but it's also the range of that radio waves connection through that wireless network. So some areas, you may show that your phone only has 3G. Well, that's because it can only reach a tower that sends radio waves in that frequency. In our more urban areas, we're seeing a lot more places, of course, that are covered in 4G, but then we are seeing 5G starting to come out. So those help connect your cellular devices to the radio frequency of the tower. Now, a personal hotspot can be turned on your phone, and you can use that and have, using the 4G or 3G, whatever you're connected to, and have internet right there for your computer. So you would use Bluetooth, like we talked about earlier, and connect your hotspot from your phone to your laptop, possibly, or whatever it was that you needed. Type in the Wi-Fi code that your hotspot has, and you are set to go, and you can work just like you're on the internet if you are able to be out in the field, maybe, and have 4G service, but not be at home. So that's a personal hotspot and radio transmission 3G, 4G for your cell phone. Last, we have the wireless home network. With the wireless home network, you can use your Wi-Fi inside your home, and most of the time they generally reach a little bit outside into your yard. Some networks will be stronger than that, but usually out into the yard is about as far as that wireless home network will take you. But what we are seeing is the emergence of a smart home. And what a smart home is a home that you can use wireless technology to use many of the devices in your home. For instance, connecting your heating and air to an app on your phone where you could set it up and change the temperature before you came home if you wanted it to be cooler inside your home. Or seeing refrigerators that are coming out with a touch screen on the front that can tell you what's inside the refrigerator that day. Or setting up an app that turns the lights on and off in your home at certain times of the day. Running your entertainment center, your TVs, and those types of devices with a remote on your phone, or them all connecting directly to the internet. You could watch YouTube on your TV through Wi-Fi, and it all connects together. That's just something that's becoming more and more prevalent, is people having devices in their home that connect everything all together and streamline, so we have smart homes.